Thank you for visiting our Rare Books and Historical Manuscripts auction to take place on February 11th. Our auction will be the first to take place in Heritage Auction Gallery's new Beverly Hills location at 8478 West Olympic Blvd, Suite 100. Our auction features a great number of very desirable high spots. Among them is Lot 37134, the first edition of Isaac Newton's Principia from 1687, generally considered to be the most important printed book in the history of science. Lot 37171 is a wonderful copy of the magnificent Kelmscott Press Chaucer, one of approximately 50 copies in a full white pigskin binding executed by the Dove's Bindery after a design by William Morris. Lot 37126 is the first edition of Albert Einstein's Mein Weltbild from 1934, an important presentation and association copy inscribed by Einstein to his friend and mentor, Max Talmy. Lot 37366 is William Shakespeare's fourth folio, the fourth collected edition of his plays from 1685. Lot 37489 is a copy of the letters of Ignatius Sancho with 15 original autograph letters signed by Sancho, and part of the Professor John Ralph Willis collection of rare Africana that we are so proud to present, a vast and deep collection from one of the preeminent African scholars of his time. The collection also boasts an excellent copy of Livio Sanuto's Geographia dell'Africa and many other rarities. Additionally, we are very pleased to offer exceptional high points such as David Roberts' Holy Land, Egypt, and Nubia in the rare deluxe issue colored on card with the Holy Land in the original parts. Galileo's Systema from 1635, the first edition of the most important book in biology, Darwin's On the Origin of Species from 1859 in the original cloth, Milton's Paradise Lost and Paradise Regained, Jonathan Swift's Gulliver's Travels, and the final volume of Blau's Atlas of 1662 with excellent hand-colored maps of the Americas. Lincoln and Douglas's Political Debates, a first edition of Noah Webster's Dictionary of 1828 in the original boards, and with a page of manuscript in Webster's hand. Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven from 1845 in the original wrappers, one of only about 750 copies that were printed, and the first published edition of Beatrix Potter's The Tales of Peter Rabbit from 1902 in the original printed glassine jacket. The Federalist Papers from 1788, first edition of Volume 1, uncut in the original board. The first issue of Dracula with a laid-in signature of Bram Stoker. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein from 1818, 3 volumes in a contemporary binding, complete with all half-titles. The Bodley Head Ulysses in the vellum binding designed by Eric Gill, one of 100 copies signed by James Joyce. First edition in wrappers of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, one of the first copies of the first Harry Potter book that J.K. Rowling signed with an early form of her signature. McKinney & Hall's Elephant Folio edition of History of the Indian Tribes of North America with 120 magnificent hand-colored portraits of Native Americans. The first edition Latin issue of the Nuremberg Chronicle of 1493, a first edition set of Milne's Pooh books in the original jackets and each signed by the author, as well as a deep offering of genre fiction and literature including several Arthur Conan Doyle books from the library of famed Sherlock Holmes scholar and author Vincent Sterrett, a vast number of signed modern first editions, and an impressive assortment of Joseph Conrad first editions fresh to market after about 60 years in private hands. We also have a wonderful selection of books relating to the history of England. We are tremendously excited to offer these amazing high points to the collecting public. This auction, our first in Beverly Hills, encompasses our best selection of books yet and is a fitting tribute to the kind of growth we expect here at Heritage. We cordially invite you to participate, and we encourage you to contact us with any questions. Our exhibition and lot viewing will be held at our Beverly Hills location on Tuesday, February 9th and Wednesday, February 10th during regular business hours. Thank you, and good luck at the auction.